Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. I hope you all are doing well. Happy Black History Month. I hope you all are doing well. Well, like I said, it's Black History Month. 365 here, not just in February. And with that being said, I'm just going to be going over a little bit of current events. And let's see. First and foremost, these Epstein files, y'all. This water just keeps getting murkier and murkier. Nothing again is surprising. Nothing surprises me. Nothing's new. Nothing at all is new. And we have been told by not only Cat Williams but many others that last year was going to be a day of reckoning and revealing, but it's continuing. It's going way past 2025. That was just the beginning. But yeah, I mean, reading and hearing some of the things that were in these Epstein files, I mean, you have millions and millions of pages. You have the fact that some of the alleged perpetrators are being protected, but not the actual victims, is just egregious. And it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. In addition to that, you have ICE. Now, of course, I am looking a little bit deeper into this whole situation with ICE because I typically do. I'm looking at things from different perspectives, different angles, different viewpoints, and bringing it going on in the physical to what's going on in the spiritual. Now, for this whole thing to be called ICE, the Immigration Tactical Force or whatnot, for it to be called ICE, and for their tactics to be ramping up at this current time where part of the country is actually going through an ice storm, it's something to be said about that. And what's going on with the weather and with the climate of current affairs in this country, the racism and the immigration and all of that stuff. Its comments as well as the comments of some other celebrities that kind of rubbed the Trump administration a little bit wrong. Now, see the ironic and funny thing about this whole thing, right? Because of course Bad Bunny's from Puerto Rico. All right, so, and Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. However, Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, but white men don't fully see Puerto Ricans as Americans, okay? And that is pretty evident in the comments made by the press secretary, Catherine Levitt, and Donald Trump himself. If there's any type of brown or difference in being of the white race, they make it known that, hey, American is probably, you're not fully American or whatever the case may be, because they think that the whole concept of being American, what we call America today, was an America that was going to be made for white people. When they go and they reference the Constitution and all of those things, they're not thinking about truly living immigrants. They're thinking about white men, the white men that came here as immigrants. They're not thinking anything past that. All right. And so with that being said, it's just funny how they have something to say about Bad Bunny when he speaks against ICE and what's going on, but Bad Bunny is actually a U.S. citizen because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. All right. So I know that's a mouthful, but when you think about all of that, it really doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, it makes a lot of sense because the whole backbone of it is a bunch of racism, to be honest with you. All right. And also on the heels of the Grammys, because Bad Bunny made those comments on the Grammys, but you had Mr. Shabuzi that made some interesting comments when it came to immigration and how immigrants make up this country. Now, in essence, that is true. However, he caught a lot of backlash from African Americans. And if you don't know, you could go and you can listen to his acceptance speech. His name is Shabuzi. He's a black guy with Nigerian descent. His parents came from Nigeria, but I believe he is technically American. He was born here. But yeah, he was talking about the immigrants and how, you know, his parents came over and worked hard to make a better and different life for him. But a lot of African Americans were like, immigrants, yeah, okay, they had their part, but African Americans built this country on free labor at that. So he caught a lot of backlash about that, but you all can tell me what you think about it. And another thing that was in the news was this Melania Trump documentary. Okay, I haven't seen it, but I saw one guy make a review of it, and he was highly pissed that he wasted his time going to see it. He was like, there was no substance in it. She's trying on hats, and it wasn't much to see. However, I did see people counteract the Melania Trump documentary, and they were like, okay, we should go and support the Michelle Obama documentary that actually came out several years ago. I think it came out in 2020, to be honest. But the funny thing about that is I just saw that Michelle Obama's documentary is now in the top 10 again after like 6 years of being on Netflix. So that just goes to show the power of the word of mouth and getting things out, and when you piss people off, all right? And it seems like they're just pissing black people off, American black people off left and right. All right. You have Shabuzi and his comments, and then you have you know, this Melania documentary thing. But yeah, those are just a few of the things going on in current events that I just wanted to talk about right quick on this live. Just to give you guys something today. But let me know what you think, and you all be blessed and have a wonderful day and stay warm.